Hi everybody, welcome to the second annual Page to Stage Showcase at the Patricia Lindley Center for the Performing Arts. My name is Connor, and I lead a playwriting workshop through the Lindley Center that begins in August, runs through the winter, gives writers an opportunity not only to write scenes for the stage, but also develop them, get feedback, work together, and eventually get them performed here for a live audience. That's you guys. Thank you for coming out tonight. Tonight we have 7 standalone scenes, roughly about 10 minutes or so each. They're composed by local writers. We have Larry Neighbors, Lori Broderick, Karen McKenzie, R.C. Green, Dave Conklin, Randy McWilliams, and K.K. Farnsworth, all-star cast. All of them have to be performing in each other's scripts tonight as well, which is really cool. That's going to be a lot of fun. This is a great group that supports one another and wants to see each other's vision come through, and I'm really looking forward to this night for a long time. Last year was our first Page to Stage, like our inaugural performance. We were kind of testing out the waters. We had 5 scripts, and we had them just read out right here in the front of the stage. This year we kind of expanded on that. We got a little ambitious, and we have sets, lighting, blocking. It looks a little bit more like a full production now, which is awesome for you guys, and it's also really cool for them because they get to see more steps to this process, how something starts with just an idea and then eventually gets all the way out here. So if you've ever wondered, like, do I have it in me to do something like this? You have no idea where to begin. A lot of them started that way. So you can consider signing up for our August workshop. That's kind of like the start of this whole process. It's August 6th, 7th, and 8th. That's in your programs. There's no experience required. The experience is something you get out of the process. I'm going to talk a little bit more about that tonight. I'm going to talk a lot tonight. Apologies in advance. But one thing I did want to address, there's going to be a 10-minute intermission tonight between our 4th and 5th scripts. That'll give you a chance to chat, use the restroom, to just out the hall this way. We also want to point out that we have our basket raffle going on back here. We have 18 gift baskets in this middle section of the theater. You'll be able to purchase a ticket for. And there's some pretty neat stuff in them, so you want to make sure you check those out. All the proceeds go into making sure that this event can be funded and we can keep doing it in the future. So like I said, I'm going to talk to you guys' ear off tonight. So let's go ahead and get started with our first show. Ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't already done so, please silence your cell phones and enjoy a scene from the sensational Larry Neighbors' Pitch Imperfect.
Us too. We have very little room, small apartment. Everything is so damn expensive in LA.
It's cozy, Jack.
Like cozy. She means tight. It's an open concept.
Here she comes.
Okay. We need to finalize our Thursday night lineup. I want to hear your pitch ideas. Nothing is too dumb.
Did we get an answer on the tagline for that new show?
Not yet. The marketing department's still looking for something truthful, yet edgy.
How about somewhat reasonable?
Somewhat reasonable?
Yeah, that's the short version.
The longer one was somewhat reasonable too, especially if it fits into your confirmation bias.
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 Okay.
That didn't fit under the logo though.
Let's table that for now. Now, the Thursday night lineup. We have a limited number of slots, so what do you got?
Well, I got one. A show set in Milwaukee with two girls who work on the line at a brewery. One is worried and the other is high strung. We will call it Concern and Squirrely.
A Western about a man and his three sons who all come from different mothers. They all died tragically, but the father kept remarrying. They came from Italy to America, but used to be cooks in the old country. We call it garbanzo.
Don't you think a father who keeps having kids and then the mother dies would have problems getting another woman? I mean, talk about red flags?
Oh, if it goes a few seasons, the mother-death ratio will shrink.
Right. How about an after-school special? We use kids' story format, but emphasize overeating and body dysphoria. We will call it Handful and Girdle.
Okay, how about a show about a dentist who tells stories as he works on his patient? Different every week, mostly sci-fi stuff. We can call it The Fluoride Zone.
A show about nothing.
Nothing?
The main character is comedian. We have a weird guy who lives across the hall, a neurotic best friend, and a female friend who once had a relationship with him. For some unknown reason, everyone can relate to him. It's called Mind Meld.
Right, like that would have a chance of catching on. How about a better one? How about an out-of-work hairdresser from Queens? The hairdresser gets hired.
Well, I don't know.
to take
I
care-
knew this woman from Queens. She had a voice like nails on a chalkboard.
Well, she gets hired to take care of the children of a Broadway producer. And we don't have to make the accent heavy. Let's cast a guy. We can call it The Manny.
We'll put that on the maybe pile.
Okay. A show where a dad is telling kids stories every night. Mostly sci-fi stuff. We can call it The Goodnight Zone.
You need to let that go, try something else.
Okay, a group of kids from Australia drive around in a van solving mysteries. We have a good-looking guy and gal, a nerdy chick, and a stoner dude and his pet marsupial. We can call it Scooby-Roo.
Animals are hard to work with. Let's keep it animated.
I got one, a single mom and 5 kids. They all play instruments and go on the road to do shows. The mom and the son does all the singing.
Sounds wholesome.
Well, here's the hook. She has a conceal and carry license and is always packing.
Is this a crime show or a family show?
It could be both. I call it the Cartridge Family.
Huh, that one sounds like it has potential. We can pair it with this show that takes social issues, shines a light on them from the perspective of the main character. A husband and father who happens to be an ignorant bigot.
What's that called?
That is called Gall in the Family.
I like the title. Next.
Okay, a show where it takes place in a library, where kids tell each other stories, different stories every week, and they write them down with a number 2 pencil. Okay? Sci-fi twist mostly. We can call it the graphite zone.
I got one about advertising men in New York in the 60s. They do everything to get the contract. They cheat on their wives, they lie to each other, and they're always chasing the next advertisement.
Sounds fast-paced. What's it called?
Sad Men.
Okay, I know you don't like casting animals, but hear me out. A show about a boy and his dog. We get his dog's a collie. We can get a whole bunch of them and use the best ones. The dog goes for help when the kid falls down a well. You know, the usual stuff.
Well, we have done animals before. They always delay shooting.
I know, but here's the kicker. The dog has intestinal issues because of cheap dog food, and he's always farting.
That might appeal to 6-year-old boys, but not a regular audience.
No, that's just it. We sell it to advertising manufacturers. We can change that, charge that a premium.
You might be onto something. What's it called?
Gas.
Okay, how about a show about a guy who tracks down fugitives? He follows them in plain clothes. I got a lead on who can play him. My cousin's roommate's brother is Chuck Norris's barber. We will call it Stalker Texas Stranger.
Okay, how about a tense drama about a Scottish cookie maker? He's a meth cook on the side. We can call it Baking Clad.
We also have a script about military guys in the future. They travel to new worlds and civilizations.
On military missions?
No, they're on bar leave. We call it, they're on shore leave. We call it bar trek.
All right, a group of finalists from a barbecue contest decide to take a boat tour. They get shipwrecked on a deserted isle. They have to survive, they have to restart the contest. We can call it Grilligan Isle.
Okay, a show where stars are paired up with professional dancers and they compete. The audience can weigh in on social media and feel involved.
We won't have a budget to get many stars.
Well, we get people who've had their 15 minutes of fame and are hungry to come back. It's cost effective. We will call it Dancing with the Divas.
A new news highlight show digging into the sketchy things people in power have done. We call it Shame of Thrones.
Okay, one more. A story about a cop and his dog. The dog does all the legwork because the cop eats a lot of donuts and french fries.
A bit cliche, what's it called?
It's called Husky and Starch.
Okay, you guys, give me a lot to work with. Yeah, hello, sir? Yes. Yes. Yes, sir. Very good, sir. You are all officially hired.
We're fired.
Hired.
Hired.
Higher.
All right.
Our scripts tonight are all made by humans, at least as far as I know. I don't know them that well. But as part of the process of getting these all together, we humans got together about once or twice a month to do some readings of our 10-page scripts that we've been working on, and we give some feedback, some suggestions on what could be sharpened up, what's working, what we want to see more of, what isn't landing as well as it could. I also provide some like one-on-one notes here and there, but the script is ultimately all the writer's words. It's just up to us performers to not trip on them tonight. And I do say us performers because my wife and I, Rachel Conklin, and myself will be performing in the next script tonight by Lori Broderick, which is being set up right now. The last time Rachel and I shared a stage together, we were in the WHS production of Into the Woods in 2010, and we haven't been able to practice in this space until just a few nights ago. So if it makes you nervous thinking about acting in front of a bunch of strangers on stage, consider that I am literally about to live out one of my worst nightmares where I'm suddenly back in high school and it's the night of a big play. I'd say my therapist is going to get a kick out of this, but my therapist usually doesn't like my jokes very much. Any therapists in the audience today? We might need you. Okay, that's enough fun for me tonight, hopefully. Nothing about this next script is a nightmare, though. Lori performed in Page to Stage last year. She will again this year. But this is her first writing credit at the Lindley Center, so we're excited to run it. And I'm going to go begin my elaborate actor prep routine and drop in stage right, a transformed man. So trust me, back in my acting days, they had a name for me. They called me completely unrecognizable. So, ladies and gentlemen, Lori Broderick's Uncrosswords.
Why do I love you?
Oh, could it be because even after a 5-miler, I still bring in the mail and morning paper?
Please accept this kiss as a token of my appreciation.
Accept. Anything good in the mail?
Electric bill,
Mm.
supermarket flyer,
Mm.
water bill, Modern Writing magazine. That's for Meg next door. 3827, Mr. Bricker, not 9.
I'll drop that off for the McGuires.
You can take them the rest of the mail too. Oh, except for the paper. I want to do the crossword.
Well, while you're working on that, I'll try to repair that can opener. Say, could be a good shower gift for your cousin.
Sure, if it has a Louis Vuitton monogram on it, it comes in a blue box from Tiffany's. Have you met my cousin, Moses?
Oh, why do I love you? Get to it, my little word nerd. I saw Fred Schultz the other day. Seems they're about to become grandparents at the end of the year.
Little Frida's pregnant? No, she can't be having this baby. She is a baby. Was she 25?
It's funny how
That's
things,
10 years younger than me.
funny how things go that way.
I'm so glad we haven't gotten on that. Let's get married and have babies bandwagon. I know we're here because we want to be here, not because of any legally binding document.
Oh, yeah. It's you and me, Tony. Sperm to worm, womb to tomb.
Let's take my specialty, 11 start with the easy peasy pulmonology. No. What were you saying about worm sperms?
Tony and Riff before the Rumble.
I say rumble. I can use that on 7 down, letter U. Predicate of interest.
Say what?
Duh, everyone knows to meet versus Latin for comfort.
And yet you don't know any lines from West Side Story, one of the greatest musicals of all time.
Maybe I'll learn about it later, like an opposite.
What?
An opposite. Someone who continues to learn things later in life. Like Mr. Sprague, who learned the trombone at 96 to play with the weekend warblers at the Elks Club.
Yeah. You sure you don't want to have a bridal shower? It'd be a sweet way to get lots of cool stuff.
No, but I love a chai tea.
Right on it, Malik.
Oh, hold on. Robinson target of eschewing turmoil, 20 across.
Will. You know, Danger Will Robinson. Lost in space?
Yeah, sometimes I feel that way. The short ones always stump me.
Yeah, I finally got one. Didn't you watch any TV growing up?
Do documentaries count? Wanna go for another? 3 letters, begins with Y, genus of peccary, bearing red berry-like fruit.
It's you. It's a prickly bush. I had to trim a ton of those the summer I worked at Blade and Bloom.
I love an outdoorsman. Babe, would you mind making me one of your killer PB&Js to go along with my chai tea? You know how much I love your sandwiches.
Oh, well, you can't beat that perfect marriage of savory and sweet.
We'll use the M word. You know that's off the table.
Yeah, speaking of tables, we have to get ready at 7 o'clock for my parents' anniversary party.
Can't wait to see all the Veronas. Your Aunt Sophie will poke me in the ribs, declare me, with keen, and grill me on fulfilling the Verona boys' circle of matrimony. Then you gotta make an honest man out of Gussie. Veronas won't be happy until we add to the familia.
Like I never hear from you, Grandpa Patty, about adding another card to the Callaghan plan.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Say, what's going on in that multifaceted brain of yours?
Sometimes I...
Okay. Spill it.
We're just so different. I just don't get all your family's jokes and references to movies and songs and TV shows. My sister and I would literally sit fireside and listen to the actual recordings of FDR's chats. Me in the past, you in the present. What about the future?
The future hasn't been written yet. No one's has. Future's whatever you make it, so make it a good one.
Gus, that's absolutely pithy.
Doc, Back to the Future.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't do that. I mean, I love them.
And they all adore you.
They all say, come on, like we're meant for each other.
And we are. Isn't that called Kiss Me or something?
Kismet, fate, destiny, a predetermined course of events.
That sounds like another one of your crossword clues.
No, it sounds like us. We were meant to be. painting down, a form of irony where one pretends indifference to something they truly desire. Doth the lady protest too much?
What lady? Lady!
It's Hamlet. The answer is a Seamus. Am I kidding myself? Do I want the ball gown, the bridesmaids, the bouquet?
I mean, you could answer that one, kid.
I would be Triona Verona.
That's classic. It's like Julia Julia.
Who?
Yeah, Drew Barrymore, Julia Julia.
Drew Barrymore's real name is Julia Julia?
No.
No wonder she changed.
No. Her character's name in The Wedding Singer was Julia. Her Beyonce's last name was Julia. The Wedding Singer was making fun of her for it.
What was the wedding singer's last name?
I don't know. But, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Can you fix this clue for me? Ben Stiller's love juice recipient.
OMG. It's Mary. There's something about Mary. Cameron Diaz's hair spike. It's priceless. Oh, doll, there is more to life than NPR.
Don't tell Sean and Kathleen Culligan that.
Is that another clue?
Nope. But this one is. Dr. Phil's as to whom it may be about.
Well, maybe it isn't about you. Maybe it's about me. Yeah. The winner and all-time champion. Girl goes wild.
You're my champion.
You're the most kick-ass woman I know, who completes not only the New York but LA Times crossword puzzle. Penny. You don't need me.
You complete me. And with your help, I've completed this crossword.
Oh. I didn't do much. I just did what? Oh. What? Will you marry me?
Yes, I will. I thought you'd never ask.
You know, it's been a wonderful process. These scripts, as Connor mentioned, started writing last year. The last 5 weeks have been our rehearsal schedule to put this on. And the level of commitment by all of these writers, actors, tech, and the Lunley staff has been amazing. But for one individual who I couldn't understand, the rehearsal was 1 hour a week on Wednesday. That was our schedule for these is 6 to 8, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and we would divide them up. So really, you don't have to be here, show up 1 hour a week. And I didn't understand how this one individual wouldn't make the 3.5-hour drive up here for that 1 hour practice and then go back down. So I had to stand in for him. And it was for this play that we just saw. So we had Connor on the iPad, and we actually mic'd the iPad, and I would be the body moving around so we could figure out how to block throughout the scene. And it was wonderful. I'm glad he lacked the level of commitment we usually expect in patient stage, because it gave me the opportunity to, and us the opportunity to try some new tech. And who knows? Maybe an iPad will be a character next year. We'll see. Well, without further ado, we're going to move on to our next play, it's The Judge, and this one's written by Karen McKenzie. Thank you all.
4:30 in the afternoon, just about the time good old Uncle Nathan gets home from a hard day's work in the hills. The day is still clinging to him. Red clay on his boots. He's wrestled the mountains since sunup, and now it's time for a swallow of the good barn.
Tis you who makes my friends my foes, tis you who makes me wear old clothes. Here you are so near my nose, so tip her up and down she goes. Oh, little brown jug, don't I love thee? Ain't medicine, but it'll work the same.
Now, just as regular old Nathan trotted down the cellar to draw himself some juice, Aunt Shaw's been hollering the same tired twits and jeers for 30 years running, and ain't missed a day yet.
Now, Nathan, for goodness sake, take care. You will trip on that second stair. It seems as though you were just possessed to break that jug. It's the very best there is in town, and you know it, too. 'Twas left to me by my great Aunt Sue. For goodness sake, why don't you lug and tin dish down before y'all break the jug?
Quit your yapping. Just please shut up.
You know what the good book says befell, the pitcher that went to the old time well, whether 'twas that or the time had come, or his stiff old limbs got weak and numb. Could be that his nerves at last gave in to Aunt Shaw's everlasting chin. Good old Nathan hardly finished the final bump when Aunt Shaw, she'd give a jump, mad as a bug.
Dog rot your hide! Did you break my jug? Nathan, did you break my jug?
Poor old Nathan, knocked in the shape of an old cocked hat, but he saved that jug, for his last wild thought had been of that. He might have caught himself at the cellar shelves and saved his fall, but he kept his hands on the jug through all.
Not a single word from my poor old bones. That blame old hard-shelled turtle just wants to know if her jug was boss.
Nathan, Nathan, did you break it? Did you break the jug?
No! Darn your pelt, but I swore I will!
You'd have thought that house was a-going to fall when that old jug smashed on the cellar wall.
Aaron's script was adapted from a poem, Anshaw's Pet Jug by Holman P. Day, which was kind of like a new thing for us to do like an adaptation of something that's already been written. And it has a special place in her heart, the poem does, because her dad would recite it and act out the whole thing for the kiddos back in the day. It's always cool to know, get some insight as to why folks write about the things they write about, what's important to them. And that's something that we focus on in August. What's important to you? How do you tap into that? And if you care about what you're writing and you're willing to explore the subject, there's a really good chance you can get us to care too. And that's so essential. I mean, it's more important than experience, really. You can't write unless you have something to write about, and fortunately everybody does. So we'll find it together. We're setting up for Roger's scene now, and then we'll go right into our 10-minute intermission. So when the lights come up, you guys can head down the restrooms this way, down the hall. And remember that we have our basket raffle back in that middle section back there. Proceeds from the raffle go back into the Lindley Center. Such an incredible space to have here in Washington. So we're excited to keep building programming like this, interactive, educational, local talent, evolving, growing, all that good stuff. So we have a great audience here tonight, and you guys are just as much a part of that as anything else. So this place needs to be celebrated, shared, all that good stuff. But hey, like so many great scoring big men in basketball history, back to the baskets. We've got 18 of those bad boys set up in this middle section, and really, there's a ton of stuff to choose from. There's like lottery tickets, pastas, coffees, pet supplies, artwork, all sorts of things, something for everybody. And we're pulling ticket numbers before the last scene of the night. Actually, before the last two scenes of the night, we'll do half and half. So make sure you enter your name to get your tickets during intermission if you want to get involved in that. They are, well, I'll get into that later. It looks like we're just about ready here already. Yeah, let's go ahead and get these guys going. In just a few moments, please enjoy R.C. Green's Food for the Stars.
There's nothing I can put my finger on. Something is just not right. That crew is giving me such a strange feeling. Those black uniforms.
Is there something wrong?
Not wrong exactly. They're all very cordial and professional, but they're distant. I would have expected the commander to have approached me by now. After all, I am the leader of 2,000 colonists.
It's hard to believe we've been out a month already, but everyone seems to be adjusting just fine. I saw some of the kids jumping from the top of the administration cubicle and making it to the 0G Corps. Looks like fun.
Yeah, it's all fun and games until they go through that core and smack the other side.
You know, I can't imagine what I would have been into at that age. These kids, they're smart. They've improvised decelerators from folded sheets of cardboard.
Yes, but have you ever seen a less healthy looking bunch?
Ma'am, they've spent most of their time in microgravity. That takes a toll on a person's body.
You're right, of course. This assignment is the most responsibility I've ever had. I guess it's making me a little paranoid. But you let me know if you don't see anything right, okay?
Oh, sure thing, ma'am. Hey, you know, I may make one of those jumps myself.
Well, just don't let me hear about that.
That was weird. The boss has never even looked at me before.
I'm sorry, were you talking to me?
Oh, me? Oh, no. Just thinking out loud here. I just spoke with the governor.
Well, the governor meets folks here quite often. They usually have cake and coffee, but the kitchen's closed.
You know, I could go for a fresh cup of coffee right about now.
Well, we always have coffee. I can get you a cup.
Emergency crews to airlock 4. Emergency crews to airlock 4. We have an unauthorized activation of airlock 4.
Funny, I've never heard that one before. A drill?
Huh, I hope so. Where's number 4?
Near the bridge?
Oh, good. We're safe where we are then.
All passengers and crew, please be advised there has been an accident involving Governor Thurmond. Remain calm. Details will be posted on the net as soon as they become available.
That's not bound to happen. How in the heck would the governor be in an airlock accident? We were just talking.
Ah, Mr. Henley. I am Keltrudat, which means the betrayed one in my native Romania. So sorry to ask you to come here on such mysterious circumstances. Please, have a seat.
I must admit, I've been rather surprised by all this secrecy. Though I have been anxious to meet you. I've seen you on the net, and of course, at the assembly, when the governor had her accident.
Such an unfortunate thing to happen so soon in our journey. I have yet to spend meaningful time with the new governor. How do you find him?
Huh. I'm afraid I haven't found him at all. He hasn't called any assemblies. He's a rather distant administrator.
I myself have only met him once. I found him to be well-meaning, competent, yet it is 2 months into our journey, and the crew have certain needs that must be met.
Indeed. Well, I'm sure that the colonists would be happy to.
I am so glad that you said that. You see, Mr. Henry, I called you here to talk about our mission a little. It isn't exactly what the United Nations Space Authority made public.
I don't understand. We're not going to Proxima Centauri.
Oh, most certainly we are. But you do understand that this ship, even with its wondrous drives, takes 100 years to travel in each direction.
But the Carl Sagan Deep Space Telescope has shown us a habitable planet.
But potentially, at any rate, our engineer, Igor Giovanni, she approached the UNSA, which with what was considered a ridiculous concept. Yet, she persuaded them to spend a small fortune searching for me and others like me.
Oh. What do you say?
Studies show that an entire crew can be fed for a month on one healthy human being.
You're insane!
Not at all. No. You see, 200 years to us is not long as we are able to feed. Mr. Henley, my real name is Tepes, Vlad Tepes, known by some as the Impaler. You, Mr. Henley, are known by us as next month's dinner.
Stay safe. No hot shot record attempts today. Over.
You got it. Mother. Over.
Should be landing in about 5 minutes or so, Admiral.
I don't like the idea of you landing in this storm. You might try some silly stunt.
Sir, Kramer's the best we've got. He'll land that Fairchild. It's his baby.
Yes, well, let me know when he lands. I'll send a liner out to fetch him. Damn blizzard.
Repeat, over. Kramer, come in. Over.
Holy shit, that was close.
Come in. You okay? Over.
Tough landing. Where's the lineman? Can't see past my nose out here. Just as our taper wings were about to stall, we did like this, see? Bailed just before hitting the ground. Damn crowd went crazy.
Incredible. Even the 10th telling.
You stroke any radio knobs lately?
Would you two cut it out?
Yeah, all those hostile lights.
Hardy har har, I only tell what I saw.
Oh, right. A ball of fire that almost clipped your wing in the middle of an Arctic blizzard. You boy, this ain't no air show. Better wise up or the ice is gonna freeze you solid.
Mr. Navy, supportive as usual.
At least I know how to fly.
Over land, let's see what you got over water. Or is the Atlantic too big and scary?
Little bald boy, always trying to prove something.
Would you two knock it off?
Hey, Dick. Kramer here thinks that he's flying with the angels. Cocky bastard.
That was a hell of a barnstorm you pulled back in 27. I've never seen a Jenny roll and tailspin like that. Anyway, listen up. Got a communication come in. Can't quite figure it. Some sort of Morse code. But I can tell you where it's coming from. About 80 degrees south by 165 west. What do you think?
A little under 125 miles south of here, boss.
Yeah, so?
I'll suit up.
No, you won't. There's a blizzard out there. Besides, I want to get the military in on this just to be safe. Prefer the Army or Marine.
Hey.
But I'll settle for the Navy. Be ready at 0800 tomorrow.
Hey, boss. Seems your Morse code's a bit rusty.
How's that, Peterson?
This right here seems more like a Hertzsprung-Russell talking point than, say, something Shackleton would communicate.
What the hell's a Hertzsprung tussle?
Hertzsprung-Russell. Call it astronomy's family photo of stars.
Yep. Plots each star by distance and temperature. So, what do you say here, Pearson?
I'm saying this right here is celestial coordinates, not terrestrial. Neither longitudinal nor latitudinal. Might be parallax arc seconds, I suppose.
What the fuck, Pete?
Parsecs, Kramer. Units of distance in space.
Yes, well, this part seems terrestrial to me. Would you agree?
Yeah, boss. Good old Latin long, just a little under 125 miles south as the crow flies.
You may need more than just the Navy, Cap.
I thought about it, but I prefer you and Peterson stay here just in case. Be ready at 0800 sharp, Jude.
Couldn't have been luckier finding such a smooth patch of ice to land on. About 100 yards from that beacon thing.
You feel that?
Feel what?
The air, the temperature. It's got to be 40 degrees or better.
Better.
Lips that once were mine, tender eyes that shine, they will light my way tonight. I'll see you in my dreams.
Get back to the plane. Radio Peterson.
Negative, Dick.
Tender
eyes would shine. They will light my way tonight. I'll see you in your dreams. Do not be alarmed.
Who are you? What? Where's Jude? Who are you?
Our meeting was not unexpected, Richard Bird, though we anticipated your coadjutor first.
Who?
Carl Peterson, your coadjutor with whom we first made contact.
First made contact? Wait. This was you?
Richard Bird, it is imperative that I communicate with Carl Peterson. We must proceed to your outpost.
Why Peterson?
Lower the weapon. June, put the gun down.
She,
What are you?
she glowed. She sang to us.
Look at me, June. Where's Bird?
He's with her.
Her? What the fuck are you talking
He's
about?
with her. There with the Fairchild. I didn't fly back. She put me here.
Yes, it is good to see you again.
Don't do it. What the hell? June!
Stay back. Don't touch.
Time to wake up. Tor Shiroya Tor Kren.
Live in peace, strong friend. The seed was received, I trust. You found a healthy host.
Yes, Glendorf, you chose wisely.
Glendorf. Yes. Threkar Torah Kapa Nasha.
Indeed, our path of hope, the coming of time, success blossoms.
What the hell?
To cut the poison, I must endure the freezing cold. To reduce the cold, I must endure the poison.
Boss, do you read?
Even if I win my fight for survival, this is a long, drawn-out affair.
Hang on, Cap. We're coming for you.
I don't think it's any of these things. I think it's me. So many Wellington productions over the years, but this was his first original script to be performed on stage. And Dottie got to direct it, and that was her directorial debut. So they both got to do something brand new here tonight for as long as they've been doing this stuff for.
So, the two of them make all of this possible tonight. They're producing, directing, performing, writing, working out the cues with our tech crew, who are also awesome. I want to shout them out. Skylar Kohlenberg, Emma Lawson, Arrow Blodgett, Lily Mall, and Mackenzie Rudd. They've all put in a ton of time and work these past couple of weeks, leading rehearsals, and they deserve a ton of credit. And I also want to shout out Jeff Sikora, Aaron Ohl, and Bill Farley, Mr. Bill, who are all performing tonight. Just for kicks and giggles, they're not really part of the writing program, or at least they haven't been so far. Maybe they will be. But we're just so happy to have them. They help make this so much fun and make it all possible. So let's go ahead and we're going to bring out the first 8 baskets. These were the ones that were in the lobby. We're going to pull our ticket numbers out here. So get your tickets ready. And that's basket number 1. Oh yeah, can we bring the lights up a little bit here? House lights. There we go. That's helpful. Okay, Daisy's Delight, basket number 1. Am I reading this one? Good question. Okay. So the number I got here is 754851. So we have the written number on the back, 31. We got it? Hey, very cool, very cool. There we go. Just remember at the end of the night, you guys can go pick them up. Just take them up back to the ladies back here at the end of the night after curtain call here. So, yeah, sorry to the person who's getting the basket of rotten vegetables. You'll have to wait until after the show to get them. Find something else to do. Oh, okay, so number 2, Birds of a Feather. I've got ticket number. I have 8 written on here. Hey, all right. Birds of a Feather. We got now Assorted Reads. Also number 8. So much drama tonight. There we go. And excitement. And here we go. Scary Movie Night. Basket number 4. There we go. Number 20. Hey. There we go. Cool. This is going to work out pretty well here. So number 5, that's Butterfly Bliss. It's number 27. You have 27? Yay? I voted yay. That's a good sound. Yay. I think there's one more. Fun in the Sun, basket number 6. Fun in the Sun. Basket number 6 goes to number 6. And that's it. Oh, cool. It's a stubborn bag, isn't it? All right. Okay. Splendor at the beach. Splendor on the beach. And that's basket number 7. Would you believe it? That is going to number 7. That's the number 7, that's the number 7. And basket number 8 is the last one we'll pull, and then it looks like we're all ready for our next play tonight. This is Picnic by the Lake. Basket number 8. Basket number 8 is going to ticket number 9. We almost got it. We got a perfect run there. All right. Yeah, remember you can go claim one, bring your tickets back to the ladies back there, and they'll help you out. And we'll do the rest of the baskets after this next after this next performance, which is Randy McWilliams, The Corner Bar. So please enjoy.
It's colder than my ex-wife's britches out there today. Give me a Boilermaker, Pete. Make it quick. I can't feel my feet anymore. Darn holding these shoes. I need to find a better way to make a living than selling door to door.
Well, there aren't too many jobs out there right now, so you ought to be grateful you have an income. I mean, as far as your ex-wife's britches are concerned, you keep that thought in mind when you go home to an empty apartment tonight.
Income? Is that what you call it? I haven't had hot water in my place since the end of summer. You know how it feels to take a cold shower in the middle of December?
Just drink your beer and stop complaining. I mean, my sons are in basic training down south, crawling around in the mud. I can't imagine what they're going through. Yeah.
They're strong kids, don't you worry. Nothing is going to result in all this World War crap. I was kind of thinking of signing up myself. Got to be a better gig than selling vacuum cleaners to housewives.
Well, I thought you were 4F on the draft. Something about fallen archers or something?
Oh yeah, I forgot my flat feet.
Well, mark my words, Mr. Flat Feet. Could all be drafted if this thing heats up. I mean, poor Mary sitting over there. Worried, sick about her sons. How do you think she feels? All 3 kids, thousands of miles away, stationed on a ship in Hawaii.
Where is everybody anyway? Mickey, Eddie, Barfly Freddy?
Mickey and Eddie are probably worried about the weather. As far as Barfly Freddy, his gout's been bothering him. 4 bits for the beer, 2 for the shot.
That's nearly twice the price of what it was last week. When did you raise your prices?
When you stop leaving tips.
Say, Pete, can you just put it on my tab? I'll square up with you next Friday.
Now, you still owe me for last week's tab. You know, I got bills to pay too. Now, poor Stella over there. I owe her for overtime and I don't have the cash to pay her. Now, she's a great girl. I'd hate to lose her.
Man, I'm getting hit left and right. I was just in Joe's barber shop. Harry Roth was in the chair next to me. We both got a shave and a haircut. But when Joe got done with Harry, he charged him 4 bits. He charged me $1.50. What's up with that?
Harry's bald.
Another drink over here, please.
Did you know that Bobby French is going to file for unemployment? About time, don't you think?
Bobby French has never worked a day in his life. You know, they don't pay you for that.
Too bad for Bobby. All those mouths to feed.
Yeah, it's tough all over.
You know, Pete, my wife makes me do everything at home. My own laundry, the dishes, cleaning the house, taking out the garbage. Geesh, I work all day long and come home to that.
Didn't your wife leave you a month ago?
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Guys, poor Mary's sitting over there all by herself, day after day, all day long. Maybe I should go over and talk to her.
Well, she just wants to be alone for a bit. She's a tough old gal. Yeah, but I'll tell you, make sure she eats something. That's her second drink so far.
Such a shame. All 3 of her boys gone off, leaving her at home with that idiot of a husband.
Yeah, but she's a tough old gal. No, by the way, Mary is now Harry.
Her secret's safe with me.
Harry? Just as how did a woman become a man? Is that even possible?
Jerk. She wants to be called Harry in case her idiot husband calls here looking for her. Now remember, if he asks for Mary, there is no Mary here.
Why didn't I think of that when all the times that my ex-wife's called here looking for me?
Because they're never looking for you.
Well, just in case, you can call me Esther from now on.
Isn't that your first wife's name?
Oh, that's where I remember that name from.
Jake, no one is looking for you. No one's going to be calling for you. They're all trying to get rid of you.
Wow, Pete, that's tough. That really hurts.
Well, yeah, the truth usually does.
Here you go, honey. No, it's on the house. We gotta get some meat on those bones of yours before your boys come home on leave.
Thanks, Stella. I'll try to get something down. I don't know. I thought of going home to that house with my boys off to God knows what. Oh, Stella, is it gonna be okay? All this silly war talk? It makes me sick to think about it.
Can't rightly say. But if you ask me, those 3 boys of yours are real heroes.
Oh, that weather. That's pretty bad, huh?
That weather's starting to get crazy out there. I better head out before the storm gets any worse. One more for the road, Pete.
Okay, Jake. But you be careful out there, Mr. Holy Shoes.
Very funny. You're a regular Jimmy Durante. Hey, Mary. Are you gonna need a ride home? It's pretty bad out there. I don't mind giving you a lift.
Sure, Jake. I'll take you up on that. Pete, we'll want to be closing up early too, won't you, Pete?
Yeah. Yeah, Stella, it's looking bad out there. We're going to be closing early.
Say, Jake, would you mind giving me a ride home too? I don't like driving in this weather. I'll come pick up my car after church tomorrow.
Not at all. I'll go warm up the sedan.
Thanks for the meal, Stella.
I take it you'll be coming in early on Monday to do the billing?
Yeah, bright and early.
All right, I'll see you then. Sorry I'm late. I had a flat tire.
Oh,
What a coincidence. Jake here just happened to be in the vicinity, and he helped me change it.
yeah, go figure. Well, thanks, Jake. Hey, you didn't see Marion out here, did you?
No, Mary. Nope.
Oh, I'm sure she'll be along. Say, Pete, give Jake the first one on me. I'm lucky he came along when he did.
Yeah, luck. Pure luck.
Luck had nothing to do with it.
We interrupt this program to bring you a
Wait.
special message from President Franklin D.
President.
Roosevelt.
Yesterday, December 7th, 1941, a
date which will live in infamy. The United States of America was suddenly and deliberately attacked by naval and air forces of the Empire of Japan.
Yeah, we're going to wrap up tonight with a little piece by K.K. Farnsworth, who wrote an original song to pair with the scene. He's a man of many talents. We don't do that. And while they're getting set up for that, we're going to go ahead and announce our raffle winners for the last 10 baskets. These are baskets that were in the lobby here. Thank you very much. So while we're getting that together, I do want to shout out the team that organized all of this for us. That's Randy McWilliams, who we just saw, Betty Brown, Nancy English, Shirley, and Jenny Miller, who are helping us out. Thank you guys. Most of them, I believe, if not all of them, are part of a writers guild that meets periodically and has been going on for like 13 years. So if you aren't super interested in writing for theater necessarily, if you're more into like poetry, nonfiction, any of that stuff, you should reach out to one of these guys because they do all of that. They've been doing that forever, and it seems like a really great program there. Randy, it's when we played I Need a Decision earlier in the first play, The Boss Lady, so make sure you reach out to her. Here we go. Okay. What do we got? All right, basket number 9, vintage tea and coffee party for 4. All right, basket number 9 goes to ticket number 22. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Basket number 10, Christmas in July. Is that what it is? All right. Basket number 10 goes to ticket number 21. 21. All right. Basket number 11. Basket number 11. The electric mix. Or is it eclectic? That's the eclectic mix. Basket number 11. 33. 33. Okay, basket number 12. The pasta party. We're having all kinds of parties with these baskets. Oh. There we go. Basket number 12 goes to ticket number 8. There we go. Basket number 13. Love you, backyard buds. Basket number 13. 39. Hey. Okay. Number 14. Lucky lottery tree. Now this one. This one we got a lot in. Lucky lottery tree. That's going to ticket number 26. Number 15. Country home. Yeah, the canvas. Oh, the canvas prints. Those nice canvas prints back there. 12 for the canvas print. Number 15. 16, October Moon. going to ticket number 2. Number 17. Cat Lady Starter Kit. Number 17. It's going to 38. 30 for the aspiring cat lady. All right, and then we got basket number 18. Flower Child. Basket number 18 goes through ticket number 34. 34. And that's all of our baskets. However, for those of you who have not taken a basket, the night is not lost. Because we have one more basket, and we're going to pull all of the tickets that we didn't pull. And we're going to see who's going to get our final basket of 9, the secret basket number 19. The rare basket. And that's going to number 24. 24. The basket. Contents unknown. Okay. All right. Just about here. That's a basket raffle, ladies and gentlemen. So remember, pick up your prizes after curtain call. Pull on the lights. Thank you guys for coming out tonight. Before we get started, I'll just go ahead and get ahead of that. We'll thank you guys for coming out, helping support the show and what we're doing here at Lundy Center. Most importantly, supporting your friends, your loved ones, your neighbors. They really appreciate it. We all really appreciate it. You just coming out and taking a seat here, you don't know how much it means, because this is, a really special night for all of these guys. Magical. So I hope you guys had a really great time. We'd love to see you next year. We'd really love to see you if you want to join, try your hand at the August workshop. You have information in your programs, but you just got to email Donnie Sanciola. Her email is on the back of the program. I think it's the back of the program, and then you can also find her on the Lindley Center website. I hope you guys had a great time, and until then, we will leave you with the incomparable K.K. Farnsworth and his script, our final script of the night, The Retro Cats.
That's a bit too on Bon Jovi.
You give me a creative freedom, I think I can work with it.
It's got potential.
Gary, can you revise the lyrics to make them a little less happy, a little less puppy? That line about puppy love is too lighthearted.
Yeah. After all, we ain't hard rock, we ain't pop rock, we certainly aren't wind rock.
Yeah, we're not the Partridge Family.
Well, Gary, you always did say that double kick makes your nipples hard. How about some Dave Lombardo, huh?
Oh, yeah, some Slayer action, over the top, rock and roll.
Oh, what would some lads from Wiltshire do?
A song typically needs a little TLC, but this one needs a lot of that.
I don't think it needs a lot of improvements or adjustments.
I really think it does.
And more bass.
Yeah, and more drums. More drums. More drums.
Gary, do you think that space after the second verse, before the bridge, is too short? Does it maybe need some more guitars? Slide guitar?
Slide guitar? Well, what are we, the Allman Brothers band?
How about an extended bass solo?
How about a long drum solo?
Alright, I think we have a good start here, but we're getting off track.
Yes, but does the streetcar in the second verse have other riders?
It really doesn't matter, does it? What kind of question is that?
Hey, I'm just trying to get the meaning of it all.
Songs are like that. Metaphors, innuendos.
It's not the Queen's English, but I could imply some things with my bass parts.
Oh, yeah. How about some drumming, friends?
I guess so, but enough of the wisecracks.
That's what the Essex boys did.
It's like you want to have a bro down or something. Are you guys on dope?
Oh, yeah.
I don't think we want to be
Bro-down.
rock stars. Can we stay focused?
What would Lennon and McCartney do? They could do no wrong. Everything they wrote was a profound hit.
Yeah. Oh, Yoko, she ruined that now, didn't she? Stole it. Such a distraction. The Beatles could have written a song about her.
Will you get over that already? What's done is done and it can't be undone. The Beatles have all said it. Yoko was not responsible for the breakup.
Yes. Don't be stupid. That is water under the bridge. Or bridge over troubled water. Or a bridge to nowhere. Whatever.
Yeah, what would Ringo do?
Ringo would give us a big grin and play for tape.
And Yoko could never take that away.
We really could start our own retro Cats mania with this song.
Oh, yeah. Hysterical fans. All out of control. Girls crying, fainting. Oh, passing out. Dogs and cats living together. Oh, what a concept.
Oh, I'd love to be that tall. Sex and drugs, rock and roll, real rock stars.
What a way to go. Die in the English hillside with an English fog.
I'm living on the edge.
I love all this rock and roll talk, my cockney brogues. We really must live it.
Yes, how can we trash hotels any other way?
We're modern day rebels. A little pause with a little call.
Jagger and Richards, eat your hearts out.
You guys really need to be more serious. This song could be our claim to fame.
What do you expect from a bunch of blokes from the British Hills?
I expect more. Creativity. Positive input. Some of you lot went to university. You really must show it.
All right, Governor.
Point well taken.
We will do it better.
Well then, let's give it a go, mates. 3, 4. Not another one. Oh.
The long road home. It's something to
33? 33. 33. What do we got now?
9?
How many more we got? 24. Okay. Number 7. Jeez. And number 18. That's all of them? 2 more. Everybody just check under your seats. You probably have a basket. Number 20. I don't think I called 20 tonight. That's all of them. 9. Perfect. Okay. Thank you guys. Thank you. Thank you so much.